Bam, bam. All right, now we're on to week 32, your Saturday, Tuesday, Thursday movement workout. We have your complex hurricane, longer demonstrations typically. So quicker warm up and just encourage active movement during the demonstrations to keep their heart rate up. Because once they get going, it's nonstop. They're gonna have a good milestone reading anyways with these exercises. So you're gonna have 25 on, 10 off. Each area is gonna be its own mini circuit. So I look at them like when I demonstrated, say, listen, you're gonna have 5 stations in this one particular, and you're gonna have 3 exercises. There's gonna be all those circuit, you're gonna hit those 3 exercises 3 times each, so 9 sets, and you have 30 to 40 seconds transition to the next area in the room. So you're not moving until the 9 sets are complete in that one station. So you have your arc press, go a little heavier with the weight on this one, shoulder to shoulder. With the arc press, if you're not working with that, they can go hip to hip, going across the body. Brace in the core, press the belly button to the spine. To alleviate any back issues or hyperextended back, they can always stagger their leg behind them just slightly. So they're not like seeing members like trying to use their back to go up there. So they have a better base of support by staggering their stance. And they'll say it low back. It'll be nice because whatever they're using to go overhead, you're most likely going to stick with that same dumbbell and do your next 2 movements in here. So your exercise B and C or 2 and 3, you have your single leg deadlifts with a RDL. So you're only going down towards your knees, towards your shins, big chest, drive the heel away, fill the gap. So make sure you're filling the gap. If you're kicking the right leg back, the dumbbell should be in your right hand, the left leg should be on the ground. As you go down, hit that row at the bottom of the movement and stand back up. So they can get a 4 count in this one. 1 is the bend, 2 is the row, 3, release the dumbbell back down, and then 4, come back up to that standing position, full hip extension. All right, they can touch the toe on the ground. If the balance is there, try to keep that toe off the floor. So exercise C, you're just going to hit the other side. So that's how it makes it really easy to demonstrate it, because you're only really going to demonstrate 2 movements. Besides, at the battle ropes, you're going to have 3 different exercises, but they should be relatively easy to. No, I lied. We have 2. Everything's bilateral, unilateral, which is good. So on to your battle rope. You got your clap waves, just make it clap. You got the hands clap song too. You can play to have some fun with that one. You just want the ropes to clap. So it's not a crisscross. You're not crisscrossing your hands. You're just bringing the ropes in as fast as you can, internal external rotation as you clap the ropes out. So you can play Busta Rhymes. Just Make It Clap is a good song. And wanna see your hands clap. I don't know who sings it, but it's out there. Hands clap. For that one to add some entertainment. This one, if you feel confident enough, you can always challenge people to, like, I'll go, I have the ropes go in between my legs, and I'll just get like a wider stance and have them set a goal to like get the rope moving more, right? So I'll go further down on the rope. If I find somebody that's like doing a little flimsy with it, right, with their claps, is like, your goal is to hit my ankles with the rope, right? So just know who you're doing that with, so they don't be funny and try to come up and hit you in your growing area, because I've had that happen too. So now I go and I protect myself. Diagonal chop. So slams just come from shoulder to hip, cross that body, slam it out. You can give them an aiming point, as you on the side of them. As they come up with a slam, back down, you can give them a little force with it too. As you push it down to give it a little more power to it as a way to engage with the members. And there's going to switch up sides for exercise number 3. So really simple. Again, 2 movements you're going to be demonstrating, so it should move relatively fast with demos. They can always drop down to 1 rope too if you're not going to work with 2 ropes and the diagonal slams. You're going to go into your reverse lunge pass with a chest press. So this is going to help with a horizontal push, right? So you're not going to really see anyway. You got push-up jacks too, so I guess that's good. But you're going to come up under legs, so front to back, not back to front. So as you drop the right knee down, you want to pass it through the front leg of the left, right? So it's not awkward. So get the rhythm down, torso tall. Active, there's your favorite drink on the top of your head. So when you're going down into it, you don't want to like lean into the movement. You want to keep your torso upright, drop the knee as you pass it through. If they find that you are leaning into it too much, just fill the gap, go down and don't do the pass at all. Hit a reverse lunge, play with your range of motion, pop up, hit that press out front, and then alternate sides if you're not going to go under the legs, because this could be one that if people are just going under, it could be a lot on their back trying to, get the kettlebell under their legs. But again, the focus should be torso upright, your favorite drinks on your head, don't let it spill over, so you should not lean into it. You're gonna go into a single arm clean to an offset squat, front squat, another good one that you can take the towel on the armpit. You're gonna go under the arm, clean it up, get that cheek curl, and you're gonna get that offset squat. You can challenge heavier weight on this one too. You can even have them face the wall if you feel confident enough to just because when they go with the clean, they should be able to come right at the body. They're zipping up their jacket. They're not swinging away. If they're looking at the wall, if they're close to the wall, they're going to have to come right up and make it smooth because if they go in front, they're going to smack the wall. Now you feel confident enough that you can teach somebody to do it that way. That's a good way you can teach them how to get the clean with the kettlebell. And again, that's going to save their shoulders. So you're not leaving here with bruises on them, smacking the shoulders. So a lot of time, again, you see issues with them hitting their shoulder and all that is when they're swinging it out front, not necessarily cleaning it up to their fist up to their cheek. Then we go to the push-up jacks. So push-up jacks with a vert ball, just giving you an elevation on this one, a little more core and stability by having your hands on top of the ball. As you go down, you can progress it by having mini little fast feet, mini jacks, go down slow with the push-up. You can and come up slow with the push-up, right? So you go down real slow, eccentric, and you come up in a concentric movement, coming up slow, but they still have their feet going in and out throughout the push-up jack as a way they can progress that one. And again, staying stable, core engaged. You don't want to have no arch in your back as you get the push up. You want to keep everything flat like a board. Skater slams, you're gonna hop to one side and only slam to that one side. So for exercise 2, you're gonna hop to your right, slam to the right, hop back to the left. So you're not slamming the left side, hop back to the right, stabilize. So this one want really focus on stabilizing yourself, single leg balance. Core and power. You're gonna hop left, hop right, hop right. That's when you hit the slam. Hop back left, hop back right. That's when you hit the slam. Now exercise C, you're gonna hop from right to left, and you're gonna stabilize on the left side, hit the slam on the left side. So you really have to focus on not necessarily about if they have the speed, they can definitely speed it up, but you want to work on stability, right? Focus. And again, on this one, it's more power. Now the agility is there. People always want to go rapid fire, but this one you do want to focus on getting that skater, planting your foot, right? And even to a point where you stabilize yourself to a point where you're not having a double hop. You want to be able to get that. You want to stick the landing that first time, stabilize, slam it, hop left, hop right, stabilize, and then slam it. So you got dynamic core. There's a lot going on in this one. Dynamic core, stabilization, power, agility, single leg balance, all in one. So you're going to do right side for exercise 2 and left side for exercise 3. And then we're going to go into your iron legs TRX. Hopefully this will be like the movement that gets their heart rate up. Using the strap for support to jump a little higher. With this one too, members that might have issues with knees, obviously don't jump. They can use the straps for support to hold themselves up as they go into that squat and reverse lunge. And then we have your thoracic opener. So we're going to have a corrective movement here. So as you open up with it, boom. So this one will be more of a finesse movement, not heart rate. So this one is going to be more of just open up the thoracic region of your back. As you come up, keep the core engaged with that movement. And again, you're going to be showing, and then you're showing the right side and say you're going to do that for exercise number 3 or exercise C. And then if you do have to have a fixation, that should be a 3-way jump squat to reverse lunge. 3-way jump squat to reverse lunge. So you get 3, the wide, the normal, the narrow, lunge, and then you hop it back up. And then you go into some core, you have a side plank, need an elbow, working one side, working the other side. You can progress that by adding dumbbells to their hands to get that oblique crunch, and then they can even use an elevated surface on this one if not going onto the floor. And then our finisher will have some locomotion with the duck walk and core with the planks. You have come with me now. Throughout the chorus, you're gonna be doing duck walks. The verse, you hit the planks. That's the one you can always have fun to. They can grab jam balls, kettlebells, mini bands. So if they want to add anything external weight-wise, they can do that during the finisher. They can put the mini bands around the ankles for the duck walk. Again, kettlebell, they can hold it too, staying low. And then with a push-up, you guys can have fun as a coach. You can say, You know, there's that one series when the push are long, you can say, raise your right hand, raise your left hand, raise your right leg, left leg. You can have them hold a push up plank, you know, plank to push up. So they can do a variation of push planks within the verse, especially the longer verse. They can add more stuff to it. And you guys seem to catch them, coach them up to say, all right, raise your right arm. Now raise your left leg, right? Bring it back down. Like you can do stuff like that to add a little more engagement to that finisher as well. And that's what we have for your Saturday, Tuesday, and Thursday workout.